As a geriatric physician with over 30 years of clinical experience at the forefront of aging research, let me be direct. If your mornings start with stiffness, brain fog, and a deep sense of fatigue, it is not an inevitable consequence of getting older. It is a signal that your body's natural wake-up systems are failing. This isn't your fault. Years of common but incorrect morning habits have slowly rewired your body to start each day at a state of stress and depletion. We've documented it in countless patients. The first 60 minutes after you wake up determine your energy levels, your mood, and even your risk of falls for the entire day. Most seniors are unknowingly sabotaging this crucial window. But you can change it, starting tomorrow morning. In fact, you can systematically reverse this decline with a sequence of small, strategic adjustments to your morning routine. In this guide, I will reveal 8 science-backed morning habits, proven to reset your body's internal clock, lower inflammatory stress hormones by up to 40%, and boost all-day energy and mental clarity. No expensive gadgets, no complicated diets, just simple, powerful actions. If you feel like your best years are behind you, you are about to discover the real reason you feel tired and how to reclaim your vitality, one morning at a time. Many adults over 60 accept morning grogginess and aches as a simple fact of life. They reach for the coffee pot before their feet even hit the floor, hoping for a jolt to get them through the day. But this is like using a hammer to fix a delicate watch. Here's what's really happening. During the night, your body is in a state of fasting and dehydration. When you wake, your body releases a natural surge of a hormone called cortisol. This is nature's alarm clock, designed to make you alert and ready for the day. However, after the age of 60, our response to cortisol changes. The system becomes dysregulated. Instead of a gentle, helpful peak, many seniors experience an exaggerated, prolonged cortisol spike. This is what we call a dysregulated cortisol awakening response, or CAR. This hormonal chaos is the root cause of that feeling of being wired, but tired. It elevates blood pressure, increases inflammation, clouds your thinking, and even signals your body to hold onto stubborn belly fat. So when you immediately flood your system with caffeine or sugary cereals, you are pouring gasoline on this hormonal fire. You're creating a vicious cycle of crash and fatigue that lasts all day. The good news is that we now know how to manage this morning cortisol response. Groundbreaking research in chronobiology and geriatric endocrinology has identified a specific sequence of morning behaviors that can recalibrate this system. These habits don't just make you feel better in the moment. They send a powerful signal to your cells to produce real, sustained energy, protect your brain, and fortify your body against the stresses of aging. Here are the 8 powerful habits, arranged in the ideal sequence for your morning routine. Before coffee, before tea, before food, the very first thing that should pass your lips is a glass of water fortified with 2 simple ingredients, a small pinch of high-quality salt and a squeeze of fresh lemon. You wake up every morning in a state of significant dehydration. This dehydration thickens your blood, slows down metabolic processes, and is a primary cause of brain fog, headaches, and fatigue. Simply drinking plain water helps, but it is not the most efficient way to rehydrate your cells. Your body needs electrolytes to pull water into your cells where it's actually needed. A tiny pinch of natural salt, like sea salt or pink Himalayan salt, provides sodium and other trace minerals that act like tiny keys, unlocking your cells to allow water to enter rapidly. The squeeze of lemon adds a touch of potassium, another key electrolyte, and helps to gently stimulate the digestive system and liver. The moment you get out of bed, before doing anything else, go to the kitchen. Fill a 12-ounce, 350 milliliters glass with room temperature or lukewarm water. Add a small pinch of good quality sea salt and squeeze in the juice of about a quarter of a lemon. Stir and drink it down. It should not taste overtly salty. It should just taste like enhanced water. Every single human being, but it is non-negotiable for adults over 60, Seniors who experience dizziness or lightheadedness upon standing. Anyone who suffers from morning headaches or constipation. This single glass of water is the ignition key for your entire metabolism. This habit costs nothing, takes only 10 minutes, yet has a profound effect on your hormones, mood, and sleep quality. Getting direct sunlight into your eyes within the first hour of waking is the most potent way to set your body's master internal clock, the circadian rhythm. This light signal confirms the timing of a healthy morning cortisol peak, making you feel alert and focused. It also starts a countdown timer for the release of melatonin, the sleep hormone, approximately 14 to 16 hours later. Therefore, morning sun exposure is one of the most effective ways to guarantee better sleep that night. Aim for 10 to 15 minutes of direct sunlight within the first hour of your day. Step outside onto a porch, balcony, or into your backyard. Do not wear sunglasses. If the weather is bad, sit as close as possible to a large window. Combine this with another habit. Drink your rehydration fluid or do your mobility exercises outside. Who is it for? Anyone who has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. Seniors who experience low mood, especially during the winter months. People who feel groggy and off all morning. This habit lubricates your joints, awakens your muscles, and directly counteracts morning stiffness. Note that this is about gentle movement, not deep stretching on cold muscles. Mobility is about actively moving your joints through their full, natural range of motion. This process pumps synovial fluid, your body's natural lubricant, into your joints, easing that creaky feeling. It gently warms up the muscles, increasing blood flow, and re-establishes the mind-body connection, improving your balance and sense of where your body is in space. This 10-minute sequence should be slow, gentle, and pain-free, holding onto a sturdy chair for balance if needed. Neck rolls. Gently tuck your chin, then slowly roll your ear towards your shoulder. 5 times each side. Shoulder circles. Roll shoulders up, back, and down. 10 times backward, 10 times forward. Standing cat-cow. With hands on a chair back, gently round and arch your spine. 8 repetitions. Hip circles. Holding a support, lift one knee and make small, slow circles. 5 circles each way, on each leg. Ankle rotations. Lift one foot and slowly rotate your ankle, 10 times each way, on each foot. Absolutely everyone, but especially those who wake up with stiff joints, back pain, or neck aches. Seniors who feel unsteady on their feet or have concerns about balance. This profoundly simple habit calms your nervous system and primes your body for a state of relaxed alertness. Your breath is the remote control for your nervous system. By consciously slowing down your breath, you activate the vagus nerve, which is the main highway of your rest and digest system. This sends a powerful signal to calm down, lowering your heart rate, reducing blood pressure, and telling the emotional centers of your brain that you are safe. Find a comfortable seated position. Try box breathing. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Gently hold your breath for a count of 4. Exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 4. Pause for a count of 4 before the next inhale. Repeat this cycle for 5 minutes. Seniors who wake up feeling stressed, anxious, or with a racing mind. Anyone dealing with high blood pressure or chronic pain. Individuals who find it hard to focus in the morning. This habit directly targets the health of your most important asset, your brain. The key is a short, sharp, and novel mental exercise. The brain thrives on new challenges, a principle called neuroplasticity. Introducing a novel, slightly challenging task for just 5 minutes acts like a wake-up call for your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for focus, problem-solving, and executive function. The key is variety. Don't do the same thing every day. Try one of these 5-minute ideas. Use an app like Duolingo to learn 1 or 2 new words in a foreign language. Try a simple visual spatial puzzle, like Sudoku. Try brushing your teeth with your non-dominant hand. Who is it for? Seniors concerned about memory loss or cognitive decline. Anyone who feels their thinking is slow or foggy in the mornings, this is a powerful psychological habit. Before you react to the world's demands, you proactively engage in one small, meaningful activity for yourself. Why it is so critical. As we age, it's easy to fall into a reactive mode, which drains mental energy. Starting your day with a win, no matter how small, rewires your brain for accomplishment, not anxiety. It tells your nervous system that you are in control. Your priority one task should take no more than 15 to 20 minutes and should be about personal nourishment, not chores. Examples include writing one page in a journal, reading a chapter of a book, or sitting quietly with tea to plan one positive thing for the day. Do this before you consume any media. Anyone who feels overwhelmed or anxious upon waking. Seniors who feel their days lack structure or purpose. This habit is the foundation of your physical energy and strength. A protein-forward breakfast is critical to stop overnight muscle breakdown. Why protein is crucial in the morning. Overnight, your body is in a catabolic state, breaking down muscle tissue. Protein, particularly the amino acid leucine, provides the direct signal to stop this breakdown and start rebuilding. It also stabilizes blood sugar, preventing the spike and crash cycle caused by high-carb breakfasts that leads to mid-morning slumps and sugar cravings. Aim for 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein in your first meal. 3 scrambled eggs with a handful of spinach. A cup of plain Greek yogurt mixed with a scoop of protein powder and berries. A simple protein smoothie. Every single adult over 60, especially those who feel weak or unsteady or have blood sugar concerns. This seems counterintuitive, but is one of the most impactful changes for sustained, all-day energy. Your body naturally produces its peak level of the energizing hormone cortisol about 30 to 60 minutes after you wake up. If you drink coffee on top of this peak, you blunt your natural cortisol response over time, making you more dependent on caffeine and prone to a mid-afternoon crash. The solution is simple. Wait 90 minutes. From the moment you wake up, wait at least 90 minutes before your first cup of coffee. In that time, do the other habits on this list. When you do have your coffee, your cortisol levels will be naturally declining, and the caffeine will lift you up precisely when you need it, providing smoother, longer-lasting energy. Anyone who feels they can't function without morning coffee. People who experience a significant energy slump in the afternoon. Starting your day feeling strong, clear, and energized is not a luxury reserved for the young. It is your right, and it is well within your control. All it takes is a sequence of small, intentional habits in the first 60 to 90 minutes of your day. Let's recap the ideal morning flow. Immediate hydration with salt and lemon to wake up every cell. Morning sunlight to set your internal clock. Gentle mobility sequence to lubricate your joints. Mindful breathing to calm your nervous system. Brain training task to sharpen your mind. Priority 1 task to start with purpose. Protein-forward breakfast to build muscle and stabilize energy. Delay your caffeine to work with your hormones, not against them. Each of these habits builds on the last, creating a powerful synergistic effect that will leave you feeling better than you have in years. I want you to try this tomorrow morning. You don't have to be perfect. Start with just number 1, the hydration. Then, the next day, add number 2, the sunlight. Build the routine slowly. Within a week, you will feel a tangible difference in your energy, your mood, and your physical comfort. If you found this information valuable, please consider doing 2 things. First, comment below and tell me which of these habits you are most excited to try. Your experience could inspire someone else. Second, please share this guide with a friend, a family member, or a neighbor. Everyone deserves to know that they have the power to change how they age. Remember, your age is just a number. How you feel is a choice. And that choice begins tomorrow morning.